Okay. Okay. Come on, Sprout. Okay, all right. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Last week's video was all about the adopt don't shop movement and why I chose a British Longhair, but this week's video is going to be about how to choose an ethical breeder or know the difference between an ethical breeder and a puppy mill or a backyard breeder. Because I got a lot of people commenting asking, how do we know if we're choosing an ethical breeder? What are the signs that we need to look out for? So I thought it would be a good idea to make a video all about that. You might hear Ace wheezing in today's video. He has what I believe to be an upper respiratory infection. He's on antibiotics, but they're not really working all that well. So he's not feeling the best, but he's still eating and he doesn't have a fever. So, oh my gosh, Sprout and Purdy are play fighting right now. I wish the camera was face down. Hopefully I'll be able to get some B-roll footage of that, but it's really funny. Yes, Gidget. Yes, Gidget. I know, I'm sorry, I'm not giving you enough attention. Okay, before we get into today's video though, I do have some packages from my P.O. box that I wanted to open. So the first one is from Rachel Quarrel from Australia. Okay, there is a note here to Vanessa. Yes, there might be things for you, I don't know yet. Okay, Sprout, come on, use the ramp, figure it out. Yes, thank you. Dear Vanessa, my name's Rachel and I follow you on YouTube. I've sent some cat toys for your kitten and a couple things for you. I hope you like them. Please send me a photo of everything so that I know it has all arrived to you safely. Hopefully you'll see this video. Okay, put this here. Hello, Purdy. Oh, Purdy. We have some cat toys for you. Gidget, you're gonna steal these for sure. These are gonna turn into Gidget toys. Yes, is there a toy? This can be a Gidget toy? Okay, here you go. Here, one for you, Purdy. You already got one, Gidget, don't run after Purdy's. There you go. And Tasmania, Australia, a little serving platter. Thank you so much. Oh, there's more. Guide Dogs, Tasmania. Oh, what is this? Oh, so cute. I think this is a towel or a tea towel. Yeah, a tea towel for the kitchen. Very cute. Thank you so much. I'm definitely going to put that in my kitchen. Very cute. Thank you. Okay, now we have Pure Bites freeze-dried. Oh my God, I didn't even say who this is from. Freeze-dried treats. There's a letter in here. I'm sorry. This is from, oh, there's something else in here too. James. Thank you, James. It says, hi, Vanessa. Please find enclosed a bag of chicken breast treats for Purdy. Really nice that you named her after the starting quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers. Okay, I'll be honest, I don't watch sports, so I have no idea who you're talking about. She's not named after that person, but she can be if you want her to be. My friend's 5 cats inhale these. You may want to try them with your feline clients. They also come in larger bags for dogs. These treats I actually do buy specifically for Ace because he loves them. And Purdy has jumped on the couch and Sprout's going to attack her. So Sprout does attack Purdy and he's not being nice about it. However, obviously we correct him when he does this. Because he doesn't have any teeth and he only weighs 3 pounds, Purdy thinks that he's playing. And so she ends up play fighting with him back and does not seem to be afraid or bothered by him at all. It's kind of funny, don't do it. He shouldn't be doing that. It's just that Yorkshire Terrier prey drive instinct, but what I find funny is that Purdy doesn't care and thinks it's a game, which is kind of funny. Anyways, Pure Bites treats, and I think, oh, this is just like a bag that held the treats. Okay, thank you so much. I will give these to my dogs, but for future people that send me things, if you do not send it directly from Amazon and it's a treat or food of any kind, I will not feed it to my pets because you just can't be too careful. And I don't really want to feed food to my pets that people send because, you know, people like to people. So these look like they're sealed and we'll probably be just fine. But just if you do want to send me treats or food, please send it directly from Amazon. Do not send it personally, because I kind of feel a little bit uncomfortable feeding them to my pets, and I hope you understand. Okay, and then we have one last toy. I believe this one is from George Turnipet. Okay. I started opening this, but I didn't actually get it out. Gidget, relax. You hear something jiggling in there? Hello, Miss Purdy. Okay, okay. Okay. Hi, girl with the dogs. Thank you for all the fantastic content. I'm a fan. I wanted to send Purdy one of our magnet catch wand from my small business, Turnipet. Oh, so Turnipet is the name of a business. Okay. With love, George and Turnip. So this is what a magnetic catch wand. Interesting. Ooh. Oh my gosh, Gidget, you're gonna go nuts over this. All right, I am going to figure out how to use this later. There's instructions. Okay, perfect. And then I will film them playing with this after the end of this video, but I need to get into the video first. Do not touch, Gidget. This looks like a lot of fun though. Magnetic catch wand. I wonder what exactly that means. I will find out. Okay, Gidget, you can play with your little toys, okay? All right, let's get into today's video. Oh, Ace, are you up? Are you gonna sit on my lap? Oh. Sit on my lap, okay? You're really stinky right now, sir. Yeah, you're really smelly right now. He's really smelly because the food that he eats has digestive enzymes in them that smell really bad. They are organic. I think there's some type of like, almost like a manure kind of thing, but it helps him digest his food, and it smells really stinky. And because he doesn't have any teeth, he licks it up and then he slurps it all over himself. And so every day he smells, despite how often I bathe him. Oh well, now you're gonna make my clothes smell. Gidget, Purdy is allowed to come up here. You do not have to defend your toys. You don't have to defend your toys. Oh my God, they're so fucking cute. Okay, so today we are talking about ethical breeding. What it is, how it differs from backyard breeding or puppy mills, and how to spot the difference when you're looking to bring a new pet into your home. So whether you are looking to shop from an ethical breeder, not all breeders are the same, and some are working hard to improve the health and temperament of their puppies or kittens. First, let's break down the 3 types of breeders that you will commonly hear about. We have ethical breeders. These breeders prioritize health, temperament, and breed standards. Now, when we talk about breed standards, I know that there are some breeds, for example, the French Bulldog, where people don't necessarily agree with the breed standard because it's unhealthy. So I'm trying not to group this into every single breed. Most breeds' breed standards are healthy. So yes, of course, there's going to be the exception of the ones that are not that healthy. There are still breeders trying to improve that though, even if they are not breeding by standard. But when I talk about breed standard today, let's focus on the ones that are healthy and not the ones that are not, like the French Bulldog, right? Okay, ethical breeders also do health testing. They socialize their animals. They only produce a few litters per year. They carefully screen buyers, and they offer lifetime support. They will also take the animal back if needed. Then we have backyard breeders. Backyard breeders may love their pets, but they lack education when it comes to breeding. They are often bred for money, for novelty, or simply because they want to have the experience of having a litter of puppies or kittens for fun because they're cute, or because they think that their dog or cat is so amazing they should reproduce. These animals might not be properly socialized, or they might be raised in an unsafe environment. Then we have puppy mills or kitten mills or whatever you want to call it. So these people mass produce animals. They often have very poor living conditions and they are not socialized. They have no regard for genetic diseases or temperament. The animals are often shipped online, sight unseen, and oftentimes they are every type of animal you can think of. Oh, did you sneeze? From a bunch of different breeds of dogs or cats. And these are the animals that are typically ending up in pet stores. I don't think that most pet stores sell dogs anymore, at least where I'm from. Pet stores don't sell dogs anymore. But back in the day when people used to go to the pet store and purchase a puppy, they were typically coming from puppy mills. And that's where the whole adopt, don't shop movement came from, because so many people were going to pet stores and buying puppies that were being unethically bred. A lot of them were sick. So that's where this all started. So those are your 3 types of breeders. You have ethical breeders, backyard breeders, and puppy mills. Now, ethical breeders aren't just about cute puppies or kittens. They're about making sure that the animals we bring into our lives are healthy, stable, and fit for the modern family. They prevent hereditary conditions by ensuring that they are doing proper health testing and not breeding parents that have hereditary conditions, which they will give to their offspring. They preserve breed integrity and reduce suffering. They support temperament traits suited to lifestyle. For example, herding dogs need jobs. This is why some of my animals are from breeders. I wanted certain companions that would thrive in my home environment and live a long, healthy life. Okay, so what do we need to look for when looking for an ethical breeder? Here are some major green flags to look for. So number 1 is health testing. You want to ask for proof of genetic and physical screening. For example, hips, eyes, elbows, heart, DNA panels. You want to look for contracts. Reputable breeders provide contracts with health guarantees and return clauses. Most reputable breeders have wait lists. Now, not all, because some reputable breeders might be new to breeding. They might be breeding for a few years, but maybe they are not that well known, so they might not have wait lists where some of the other ethical breeders that have been around for a very long time would. So that's not something that you absolutely have to have, but a lot of the times good ethical breeders do have wait lists. Limited litters. Most ethical breeders only breed occasionally, not consistently. Are the parent animals on site? You should be able to meet at least one parent. The breeder should interview you because they care about where their animal is going. And the breeder should have support for life. They will answer any of your questions, they will help you with advice throughout the animal's life, and if absolutely necessary, they will take back the animal if needed. And last but not least, transparent practices. They are willing to answer any of your questions and show you how their animals are raised. Now, there are some unique considerations for cat breeders versus dog breeders. You might not be invited into a cattery. So for example, a lot of dog breeders will let you come to their home, they'll let you meet the parents, they'll let you meet the puppies, all of that, which is very transparent and great, but cat breeding is a little bit different. Cats are more vulnerable to contagious diseases, so most catteries will operate with strict biosecurity protocols. This is designed to protect the kittens and the cats in their cattery. So if you are interested in purchasing a cat and you want to learn more about the cattery, you might be invited to do more video calls, outdoor meetings, or virtual tours. So if a cat breeder does not invite you in, that's not necessarily a red flag. It's more likely that they are doing everything they need to do in order to keep their cats and kittens safe. A few other cat-specific green flags are kittens should be staying with the mom for 12 to 16 weeks. Not being rehomed at 8 weeks. This ensures proper socialization with other animals, other cats in the home, people, children. It really helps with their development. And then when you get your kitten, it will be far more socialized and just a better fit for your home. When you take them away at 8 weeks, you take away a lot of their ability to learn from their mom, to learn from their cat siblings, and to learn from the people in the home. Your cat breeder should be doing regular vet checkups and vaccinations, as well as your dog breeder. Cat breeders should be testing for common feline illnesses. And here is a big one. Ethical cat breeders will not sell their kittens unless they are spayed and neutered. I got Purdy at 5.5 months and she is spayed. This ensures responsible population control and prevents accidental breeding, especially because most people don't realize how early cats can become fertile. That alone is a huge sign of a responsible, ethical cat breeder. They truly care about the cats that they have and about their future and about not contributing to the overpopulation of cats. Now, here are some red flags. If the breeder doesn't ask you any questions about you and the life that you're going to provide for one of their animals, they simply don't care. Red flag. They have no proof of health testing. They have animals available at any time with no wait lists. Anytime you contact them, yep, we got puppies, we got kittens. Doesn't matter what time of year or how many times a year. if they refuse to show you their living conditions. So if you are getting a puppy and you're going to see the puppy, if they bring just the puppy out, they don't let you see the other puppies, they don't let you see the parents, they don't let you see where they're living, red flag. The prices either seem too low or they seem astronomically high. And if they're willing to ship animals to you without even meeting you, red flag. Another thing is, specifically this is more for dogs, but it can also be for cats, but if they breed multiple different breeds of dogs, so they have, mixed breeds and then they have every breed you can think of, that's a red flag that this is just a puppy mill and they are mass producing every animal that they think will sell well. If they are selling mixes, this is unfortunately a sign of an unethical breeder. You really can't have an ethical doodle breeder. They might exist. I have yet to have seen any, but that's because they're not doing genetic health testing, and it's really hard to do genetic health testing on two dogs that have completely different genetic makeups. There's this thing out there that says mutts are healthier than purebreds. I hear this a lot. I see this a lot in my comments. I think that this is more true when you have a dog that has every different breed you can imagine. So, if you're going to an island and you are adopting an island dog, a lot of island dogs are a mix of like a million different breeds. That might be more true because there's more genetic diversity. But if you are getting one breed of dog mixed with another breed of dog, the likeliness is that mutt is not going to be healthier than a purebred dog, because now it's just two purebred dogs with genetic diseases that are being bred together. The likeliness of you getting one of those genetic diseases from one of those breeds is still high. So unless it's like a dog that's bred with everything, 9 times out of 10, your designer mutts that you're getting are not going to be healthier than purebreds. And 9 times out of 10, people that are breeding doodles, people that are breeding a Maltese poodle mix, they're not doing genetic health testing. They are just trying to meet a demand of people who want the doodle because they know that that's going to sell and they know they're going to be able to make a lot of money from it. So if you do really want to get a doodle, for example, I would highly advise that you are asking that breeder for all of their genetic health testing that's been done on both parents, because I'm going to assume that most of the time that's not being done. It's also hard because you don't have a standard to breed to. So when you do have an animal that has a healthy standard, for example, let's say the golden retriever and the poodle have 2 different standards. So you're not breeding to a specific standard. It's hard to create healthy animals with good genetic dispositions when there's nothing that they're being bred to. Like, they're not being held accountable to a specific standard, if that makes sense. Another thing I often see with puppy mills or backyard breeders is that they will sell an animal and claim for it to be hypoallergenic. And a lot of the times these animals are not hypoallergenic. Like Ace here is a Maltese and Yorkie mix. I bought him 13 years ago when I didn't know anything about any of this. And he is considered a hypoallergenic dog because he doesn't shed. He sheds more like a human sheds. He doesn't shed, for example, how Gidget sheds. But a lot of times I've seen, for example, Pomeranians being sold on Kijiji and advertised as hypoallergenic, and that's a lie. So that's a vague, incorrect claim that they're making on purpose to get a specific buyer to purchase their animals. If a breeder is willing to meet you in a parking lot or has like a third party delivering their animal to you, that's probably, well, it is a backyard or puppy mill type breeder, because any ethical breeder really cares about where their animals are going. And so they're going to want to make sure they meet you, they interview you, and likely bring you to where they are so that you can see the environment of where the animals are being raised. Backyard breeders or puppy mills are also not going to have contracts for you to sign. They're not going to offer you health guarantees. They are not going to take an animal back if you cannot keep it. I think I pretty much covered everything when it comes to being able to spot an ethical breeder over a backyard breeder or a puppy mill type breeder. Gidget over here is loving her cat toys. Are you actually a cat? I don't think you're a dog. I think you're a cat. Yeah. I hope this video today was educational and a little bit more helpful when it comes to choosing the right breeder for you. I hope I covered everything today. If you guys think of something that I didn't cover, be sure to put it in the comment section. And remember, whether you are looking for a cat or a dog or really any kind of companion animal, the breeder that you choose matters. Ethical breeding protects the animals, the breed, and your future with your new companion. Do your research, ask questions, and don't be afraid to walk away from a situation that doesn't feel right. At the end of the day, it's not just about where pets come from, it's about who they become, and that starts with a really good breeder. Be sure to subscribe for more pet education, behind-the-scenes rescue visits, and grooming adventures. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like and share with someone who is considering getting a pet. Thank you guys so much for watching, and next week's video I will be visiting a sanctuary and grooming a unique animal, so make sure you stay tuned and hit that notification bell. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again in a few days.